Welcome back. We're getting after it. The snow is a little bit of a detriment. The side-by-side is stuck right now. Mike went to go get some tow ropes. We don't have actual tow ropes. We have a winch on the side-by-side, but it's not in a conducive place to get it out, and it's also being used to hold up the plow right now. So we're getting some real tow ropes so that we can get the side-by-side out of its predicament. And Mike is going to be working on the loop while I dig out the garage. It wasn't even that it snowed a lot, it's just that it blew the snow that was already here around a lot. We had consistent 30-mile-an-hour winds with gusts up to 45-50 miles an hour. The whole trailer was shaking and it looked like the Arctic tundra for like 36 hours. So now we have almost 2 feet of snow in the entryway of our garage because we still don't have a garage door. We're supposed to be getting that delivered in the next week or so, but for now, I need to get digging. We're supposed to be tackling the siding on the front, the face of the garage today. It's a beautiful day. It cleared right up. The sun is out. It's going to be glorious, but we have a lot of snow shoveling ahead of us. Snow from the storm got all the way almost to the back of the garage. All of the building materials for the siding are covered in just a little bit of snow, but we had to shovel a bunch of snow out of the garage, and now Mike is trying to get the truck into the garage so that it's out of the way, and then we can use the side-by-side that is now not stuck clear the road. The concrete that we have in the garage, because it's brand new and it's super smooth, is extremely slippery when there's any snow on it. Mike's taken a fall. I've come very close to falling down. So getting all of the snow out of the garage is important for our safety. Okay, it took a ridiculous amount of time, but we dug ourselves out. Our stairs are almost entirely in the snow, and the skirt of the trailer is totally packed in with snow, which is great because it makes for a better seal, which allows it to stay a little bit warmer in the trailer, but it was a lot of snow to clear. We have the front of the driveway for the garage all cleared out so that we can work on the siding. The door is now exposed. There was like 3 feet of snow there this morning, so we can work on that. There's no more snow in the garage, which is great. Then we'll think about getting started on the board in Batten, but we're a little intimidated. We're already really tired. We spent the whole day moving snow. It's already been a very long day for us. However, one thing that we did want to show you, the accordion doors are installed. They're in. We showed you a few weeks ago we had to move them down from in the garage to the house. We ended up having the guys who have been installing all of our other windows and doors do those because they can be very tricky. You have to get the tracks super level, super perfect, nice and plumb in order for them to slide the way that they're supposed to. So we had them do that, and they're pretty awesome. So I'm going to give you a nice little look at those. We now have all of our windows and doors except for the front door installed, and it is here. It showed up white, which we ordered in black, and it's 2 inches too tall and a little too wide. We're really annoyed with the people that we ordered this door from, but We're gonna make it work because we don't want to wait for another one to be delivered. I wanted to show you these panoramic doors behind me. We have 2 sets of these panoramic doors. They almost cost as much as all of the rest of our doors combined, our windows combined, but they're worth it, and I'm gonna show you why. So for each of these 10-foot wide sections, we have a main door that opens like this onto the deck, and then these pieces slide. Lock into place, and then swing open. Now, obviously, this isn't something that we would do when it's 80 degrees outside, but in the summertime, we're hosting, if we have people over, we're hanging out on the back porch, we can open these all the way up and really enjoy the indoor and outdoor space, and most importantly, the lake view. So we have this unobstructed, beautiful view of the lake. It's the whole point of the house, and I'm very excited about how these doors turned out.
It's perfect. Yesterday, we spent most of the day moving snow around and getting ready to do siding, but then we finally got going on the board and batten. It's not going super well. We have a little bit of a gap, but it's okay because there's going to be trim that will cover it. We're trying to make it as level as possible. The guys doing the siding on the house gave us a pro tip that it's a lot easier to work with if you cut it into 16-inch wide strips. So that's what we did to get started, and it's definitely much more manageable. It's a cement composite material, so it's really pretty heavy even though it's thin sheets. I'd say it's significantly more heavy than the sheathing that we put on the garage. So cutting it into 16-inch strips was a great idea because then we're going to be doing the trim strips every 16 inches anyway, so it'll cover those seams. So that's what we're up to today. I have been working my 9-to-5 job all day.
I've been working my 5 to 9.
Mike took the day off from work and he has been making progress. So there was a learning curve over there. I think we're actually gonna have to remove those because we realized that our 16 inches on center, those battens aren't going to line up from this side to the other side of the garage. So we might have to start over that whole side of the garage, but we're making progress over on this side. And now that the sun is about to go down, it's time for me to come out and help.
She only works in the cold.
I only work in the cold. That with trim, don't worry about it. Ta-da.
How ready are you for this to be done?
I'm just ready to not be working on ladders.
Yeah.
I spent my whole life on ladders.
In the snow, on ice.
In the snow on ice.
Yeah.
Up high.
Up high. It's great.
Love it.
But right now, if you fell off that ladder, you just fall into a big pile of snow.
That's true.
So, there's that.
The other night when we were getting ready to put the very last board for the board and batten on the front of the garage, Mike picked it up. We had actually cut it twice because we cut it a little too wide on the first round, and he picked it up over his head and it just cracked right in half and fell apart, and that was our last piece. So that was really disappointing, and we were like, you know what, whatever, we're going to bed. So we're going to have to steal a piece of hardy board from the house. Fortunately, they have a lot of extra, so that will be fine. The good news is that our garage door has been delivered. This giant set of boxes here is the garage door. So join us next time. We'll be putting the trim on the front of this, which will cover up all of our mistakes on the boards. And we'll be getting this garage door installed, which is very exciting. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this adventure with us, and please like and subscribe. Help us out, share with your friends, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.